Hello, YouTube. This is Brian Lester from Brian Lester Ministries, wanting to come to you today with a video. Yesterday was a busy day for me, as most Sundays are, so that's why there wasn't a video. I want to thank the Lord for each and every watcher of this channel, each and every subscriber, those that participate and comments. We thank God for each and every one of you. So we're coming to you today with a video. My throat's a little rough, so bear with me. I guess I preached too hard yesterday. I don't know. But I've got a thought on my mind. James said, "For we know not what shall be on the morrow." And then he said, "For what is your life? It is even a vapor that appeareth on the water for a short time and then vanishes away." When we look at life and death, death don't have an age limit. But the main important thing is preparing to go to heaven. There's only two places that's going to hold the human race one day after a while, and that's either heaven or hell. And but James said, "For we know not what shall be on the morrow, for what is your life?" He said, "For it is even as a vapor that appeareth on the water for a short time and then vanishes away." And what is life? What is your life today? Are you living a life that God can be pleased with? Are you living a life that God could get honor and glory out of? Or are you living your life full speed ahead and not even thinking about tomorrow? My friend, there is consequences to those that leave this world unprepared to meet God. That's why it's so important to turn your life over to Him. Life, some live a long life, some live a short life. But make sure the life that you live is a life that is pleasing to God. Make sure that it's a life that God can get honor and glory out of. If I was to ask you a question, what do you have planned to do tomorrow? What would you tell me? A lot of people, they'll have planned to go to work, go to the grocery store, what have you. We don't know that, but we do know this, that death is sure. Because once it's appointed unto man to die, and after death the judgment. So we know that death is sure, and life is so uncertain in this life. When we was born into this world, we was born to die, because we took upon the nature of Adam. But when we was born into the family of God, we was born to live forever. And being born into the family of God, it goes beyond your denomination. It goes beyond your association. But James said, "For what is your life? It's even as a vapor that appeareth on the water for a little time, and then it vanishes away." Have you ever seen a vapor that appeared on the water in the ocean or on a beach? It's there for 1 second, and then it's gone. Life is fragile. Love your family. Love your friends. But most of all, love God, because He is the creator. He is the sustainer of life. God gave you your first breath. God gave me my first breath. And we don't know when we're going to draw our last breath, but God does. We're living in wicked, wicked times, dangerous times, scary times. In essence, we run a race. And we'll get on that here within the next couple videos. So, we need to make preparations to meet the Lord. It's important, very, very important to know Him. Listen, I don't care if you ever know who Brian Lester is. You can go your whole life and not know who I am. And that won't be important. But if you live your whole life and you leave this world not knowing Jesus, you've missed out on the best part. People will tell you that if you miss heaven, that you miss it all. But my friend, that's not necessarily true. That's not the end of it. There's a place called hell that's waiting on those that leave this world and reject the call of God. So what is your life? Are you making the best out of your life? Are you being the Christian that God wants you to be? Are you being the husband that God wants you to be? Are you being the wife that God wants you to be? Are you being the grandparent that God wants you to be? See, all these things are important. We are a living example. And to those that watch mine and your life every day, are we being a godly example? That's something to think about. So let's go back to what James said one more time before we close today. He said, what is your life? It is even as vapor that appeareth upon the water for a short time, and then it vanishes away. Some will watch this video not even giving it any thought. Some will go to bed tonight and not wake up in the morning. They'll have plans, but the plans won't be able to come in effect. Always put God first in everything you do, and everything else will fall in place. I just want to ask you today, what is your life? Is your life a life that is pleasing to God? God knows, my friend, and there's nothing hid from Him. If you like these videos, we want you to like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family about us. We thank God for the response that we're getting here on YouTube. And like I said at the beginning of this video, we would apologize that there wasn't no video yesterday, but we was very, very busy, and there'll be more videos that's coming out this week. Well, we love you. May God bless you. Till the next video.